Lane was telling us yesterday that, hey, on defense, they went back and showed the film from the Kentucky game about how this defense can tackle, gang tackle, and just have that aggressiveness to it. How did y'all kind of respond to that? I mean, and kind of what has been the mood on defense after these past 2 weeks?
Basically, we're trying to get back to that defense, just having fun and not taking it as a drag, because everybody at this point of the season, bodies start to tear down, and we're just trying to get back to that having fun stage, and that's all, and execute better.
Yeah, Lane kind of brought up yesterday that he's seen the defense do really good things at parts of the season. Does that make it kind of more frustrating when you have a game like that happen when you know what you guys can do?
Definitely. I feel like I was very frustrated at the end of the game, but that's just a part of bodies breaking down, mentally not being locked in to what we got to do and executing our job to the best of our abilities.
You're talking about execution. Jordan was just talking about it a bunch too. On some of the coverage busts, on some of the big plays, what can you guys do to prevent those? Is that execution or is that a mental thing?
You gotta be mentally strong. Like, you gotta be mental. I feel like it was a mental thing just because, when we bust coverages that we've been running all year, that just means either you're tired or you're out of it, or you're just injured and you're not trying to get out, certain things like that. But mentally, definitely.
You're talking about it's this time of the year, everybody starts breaking down and everything like that, and it's kind of the drag kind of goes on. Is this? I mean, does it usually? Is it this kind of particular time? And if so, like, what makes it like this point of the season where it's?
I'll say our bye week is next week, so we went 8 games straight, no recovery. We recover in 1 day. I feel like a bye week is just basically getting your body back. Even though I feel like all of us, we're good, but we're not like 100% like we could be.
And kind of going off that, I mean, it was around this time last year where y'all were 6-2 and proceeded to run the table through the month of November at the end of the regular season. When you look at the situation that this team is in compared to around this time last year, what kind of flipped last year, kind of as a team, and how can y'all possibly apply that this time around?
I say just the attitude and leadership on defense. A lot of leaders stepped up last year. We're expecting a lot of leaders to step up this year. We have AJ to step up. But a lot of more guys just coming along, like myself, for example. I'm trying to be more vocal with the guys and, just become great leaders and execute our plays the right way.
I was going to ask about that. Last week was the first adversity that Davison has faced. What do you and some of the other old heads on the team kind of tell him about recovering after that?
It happens, like corner is a hard position. I never tell them that it was easy, I just tell them, things like that happen. A lot of my mistakes, I show him a lot of my mistakes if he want to see. Like, it's all open, it's there. You're going to get caught on, you're going to get, it's just about how you handle it after the fact. You can work on it. You just got to learn from your mistakes, basically.
When you watch your opponent's fans rush the field like they did this past Saturday, and you're part of this team in 2019, team that went 4-8, and now you're at the point where when y'all get beat, their fans rush the field. I mean, does that just kind of show just the amount of respect that that y'all's opponent have for you in your eyes? I mean, and just do you take that kind of personally?
Definitely. I feel like now it's like our attitude has just changed, from 2019 and now. I never experienced in 2019 someone running on the field after they beat us. It always felt like they knew they were going to beat us at that stage in 2019. But now, it's actually, I'm glad to see it because they now know that, we coming every year. We're coming with something different, and we're gonna get better and better each year.
And then just when you look at A&M and so far, and film study and everything like that, and then looking at the previous mistakes for this week, what kind of stands out about A&M offensively, and where do you feel like some advantages are, and where do you feel like some of the biggest challenges?
I think they have a great receiver core. That'll be a big challenge for us, and they have a good running back. But I know that we can, if we prepare the right way, like we plan on doing this week. Like today was a great practice, had fun all day. That was part of my job today, was to have fun, make sure the whole defense had fun. So I'm just running and smiling all day, joking. But we prepared, we locked in mentally. We just ready to get there Saturday, show people what we can do.